Welcome back. This is our last video on introduction to organic chemistry. In this video, we will do some practice question from the past examination questions. So question number 1 is the structure of 6 organic compounds are shown. Part A, give the name of F. It is evident from the picture. This is 4 carbon member, so we'll name it as a butane. Part B, identify 2 of the compounds that are members of same homologous series. A and B both are alkenes. Okay. Similarly, E and F both are alkanes. And their general formula is A and B both are alkenes, and their general formula is this. And E and F are alkanes, so their general formula is both are from same homologous series. A and B are from alkene homologous series, and E and F are from alkanes. Part C, which two compounds are isomers of each other? Explain why. E and F both have their chemical formula C4H10. They have same molecular formula C4H10 but different structural formulae that are given in E and F, the above question statement. Next is explain why B is an unsaturated hydrocarbon. It contains a double bond, as we have discussed them above. A and B are alkenes. Alkenes have at least one double bond and consist of carbon and hydrogen only. That's why we are calling it unsaturated hydrocarbons. Describe how D is manufactured from B. This is actually not from this topic, but here is shown D is alcohol and B is alkene, that is ethene. When ethene is hydrolyzed, it is converted into alcohol under the high pressure and high temperature, or in the presence of catalyst, we can say. Compound A form an addition polymer. We said saw type of reaction that organic compounds that included addition, substitution. This is the addition reaction. This was the polymer of A. A was the monomer of A, CH3, C. This is monomer. Its polymer will form like that. C3, CH3. Similarly, next will like that, CH3. This is the polymer that will be formed from the addition of these monomers or condensation. So question number 2, there is a hydrocarbon given which is a cycloalkane containing 4 carbon. That's why its chemical formula would be C4H8 and its empirical formula would be CH2. Draw the structural formula of an isomer of the above hydrocarbon. Its structural formula can be 1 butene, 2 butene, or we can draw this like this is an alkane and this is alkene. So we are going to answer this according to this statement. Explain why these two hydrocarbons are isomers. They have same chemical formula, both cyclic butane or 1 butene have same chemical formula, that is C4H8. But their difference is different structural formulae. Both have different structural formula. That's why they can be considered as isomers. Second part, are these two hydrocarbon member of the same group series? Give the reason for your choice. No. According to this condition or this statement, this is an alkene. One is an alkene while other is alkane. That cyclobutane is alkane, cyclic butane. Second part, part B, alkenes can be made from alkanes by cracking. What is, define the term cracking. What is cracking? Cracking is actually thermal decomposition of long chain hydrocarbons or long chain molecules. Thermal decomposition of long chain molecule into smaller molecule. Okay, that's it. Part second, 1 mole of an alkane when cracked produce 1 mole of hexane, that is C6H14, and 2 moles of ethene, ethene C2H4. It means 6 plus 2 plus 2, 10. So compound should be having 10 carbon. As it is alkane, will follow general formula CnH2n plus 2. If a compound contains 10 carbon, then it must have 22 hydrogen for alkanes. Part C, alkenes are used in polymerization reaction and addition reaction. Addition reaction are such type of reaction in which two or more molecules combine to form a single molecule or single compound or a single polymer. Like here in this situation, this bond will break, double bond, and polymer will form like that. We can bond this. Okay. Long chain of these monomers will form polymers. Give the name and structure formula of the addition product formed from ethene and bromine. Name and let's suppose ethene and bromine will give an addition product that will result as 1,2-dibromoethane. Its structure formula would be this and its name would be 1,2-dibromoethane. Let's move to the next question. Propanoic acid is a carboxylic acid. Its formula is CH3, CH2, COOH. Propanoic acid means it contains 3 carbon with functional group, carboxyl functional group. Give the name and structural formula of the fourth member of this series. Homologous series. This is the third member, and its fourth member will be butanoic acid. Okay, and its formula would be CH3, CH2, CH2, COOH. Member of the homologous series have very similar chemical properties. State 3 other characteristics of the homologous series. Same general formula. All the homologous series compound or molecule will have same general formula or will follow same general formula, and their conjunctive member will differ by CH2, or all the member will have same functional group. Carboxylic acid can be made by the oxidation of alcohol, or which alcohol is oxidized to produce propanoic acid. As propanoic acid contains 3 carbon, so alcohol must contain 3 carbon, that is propanol. It's called 1-propanol. What conditions are required? Name a reagent other than oxygen which can oxidize alcohol to carboxylic acid, that is acidified KMnO4 or acidified C2 K2Cr2O7. Okay. Actually, this page of the worksheet is not from this chapter, so we will discuss these reactions in our preceding chapters, but I am discussing their answers here. Zinc and propanoic acid will produce zinc propanoate and hydrogen. Similarly, calcium oxide and propanoic acid will produce calcium propanoate and water. Lithium hydroxide and propanoic acid will give lithium propanoate and water. Okay. Why the rate of reaction in experiment C is slower than the rate in experiment A? The reason behind this is concentration of acid C is less than A. So there will be smaller number of molecules, as a result of which less number of collision will occur. Okay, that's why the reaction rate will be lower in C than A. Why the rate in experiment B faster than the rate in experiment A? Temperature is greater in B, there will be more collision in A. Why there is why the rate in experiment B faster than the rate in experiment A? As there is a strong acid in D, it ionizes more rapidly and give more concentration of ions. So there will be more collision due to the larger ions, larger amount of ions. Question number 4. Alkanes are a family of saturated hydrocarbons. Their reaction include combustion, cracking, and substitution. What does hydrocarbon mean? Compounds of carbon and hydrogen only. Alkanes actually are the compounds of carbon and hydrogen only and saturated. What does saturated mean? Saturated means containing only single bonds. Carbon and hydrogen, carbon-carbon bonds or carbon-hydrogen bonds are always single bond. What is the general formula of alkane series? CnH2n plus 2. C14 carbon atom. Calculate the mass. 1 mole of mass of C14. Carbon C14H30, that will be calculated as like that, 198 grams for 1 mole. The complete combustion of hydrocarbon produces carbon dioxide and water. Carbon dioxide and water only. So we are combusting nonane. Nonane will be combusted into carbon dioxide. Nonane is consisting of 9 carbons, so it will produce 9 carbon dioxide molecule, and it contains 20 hydrogen. So each water molecule have 2 hydrogen. So we will divide it by 2, then it means 10 hydrogen molecule will be. So oxygen is balanced by calculating 18 plus 10, 28, 2 multiplied 14. So this is a question in which we are provided with a 20 cubic centimeter of gaseous hydrocarbon, which is mixed with an excess of oxygen, 200 cubic centimeter, that is 200 cubic centimeters. The mixture was ignited. After cooling, 40 cubic centimeter of oxygen was left and 100 cubic centimeter of carbon dioxide remained. At the end, 100 cubic centimeter carbon dioxide was collected and 40 cubic centimeter oxygen was present at the end. Out of 200, 162 cubic centimeter, 160 cubic centimeter oxygen was used up and 40 was left. So we will calculate the ratios of these three by dividing 20. This will become 1, this will become 8, and this will become 5. So it means the ratio between the hydrocarbon, and carbon dioxide is 1:5. It means hydrocarbon is of carbon 5 chain. It means it is pentane. Pentane is being combusted in the presence of oxygen, which will produce 5 carbon dioxide molecule and 6 water molecule. Okay. Cracking is used to obtain short chain alkenes, and hydrogen from long chain alkanes. Actually, detail of these all things will be discussed in next chapter, that is hydrocarbons. Our next series will be from this chapter, hydrocarbon. So short chain alkanes uses petrol, fuel, and solvent. Similarly, alkenes are used to make alcohol, plastic, and solvents. Hydrogen to make ammonia, fuel, and fuel cell. Okay. Write an equation for the cracking of decane. Decane is being broken down in which two different alkenes are and hydrogen as the products, as the only product. These two different alkenes might be any incorrect proportion, that is, we can say if it is propene, then it would be heptene. If it is butene, then it will be hexene, and with one hydrogen atom. any question would be considered as correct. Fluorine react with propene in a substitution reaction to form 1-chloropropane. What is the essential condition for ultraviolet radiation or solar radiation, we can say, or a catalyst, that is tetraethyl lead, or high temperature? Anyone which is mentioned, the answer will be considered as correct. There is more than one possible substitution reaction between chlorine and propane. Suggest the structural formula of that different product. If chlorine is being substituted at carbon 2, then it will form a different structure like that. That's it for this video. See you in next video. Thank you very much. Goodbye.